Hello everybody and welcome back to Rabbit Plays The Binding of Isaac Ultimate Platinum God Challenge. So as we can see, I'm pretty much halfway through the secrets found now that are required to get Platinum God. We have still 0 deaths, and if we have a quick look at our collection as well, we've got a fair few items. I mean, we're currently sitting on 99, so it's not too bad, but there's still quite a lot to do. And now we've done Isaac, we've done Cain, and I think we've done Judas. I'm not sure. But last time I tried this challenge, which was on my live stream, I ended up losing with Samson. I'd done everybody. We've beaten the... We're beating Isaac, apart from Samson. So I'm going to go ahead and try and do a devil run with him now. And here goes nothing. Because we of course start with a fairly low tier rate of Samson, and pretty bad damage, and definitely bad health. But we do start with the Bloody Lust item, which is a fantastic item to start with. But we do need a lot more to make this run work. We need tears upgrades, we need health upgrades, and we need damage upgrades. As well as, you know, familiars are very helpful. We're going to get Sack of Pennies, which is actually really great for the first floor. It's going to give me plentiful amounts of money to possibly make the shops worthwhile from the next floor onwards, perhaps. Could also drop dimes, which is really great. But that's a big maybe. So we're going to take this champion out here. There's our Bloody Tears from Bloody Lust. Ah, that's a tongue twister. And let's go ahead and destroy all this poop, because you never know. We could find a dime inside. We could find some soul hearts. Buff would be great. And we do find a boss room. So we try not to take any hits from these spiders. I would like to keep the soul heart for as long as possible, because who knows what our first boss could be. We're also going to pick up a Justice card. Let's go ahead and use that now. Soul heart and double bombs is great. We're going to fight Pin. Shouldn't be too hard at all. It is, after all, Pin. Arguably one of the easiest bosses in the game. Whoa! Pin nearly got a really good shot in on me there. But our damage is pretty terrible for this fight. Simply because we have nothing to stack rage on. If this was a Duke of Flies, I'd be having a field day. But Pin, not so much. So this fight is going to be relatively easy, but it's going to take us a little longer than I'd quite like to actually take him out. So we're just going to keep the same pattern of standing near the door at the bottom and firing away at him whenever possible. Because in this way, he shouldn't be able to charge into me, because his pattern is pretty much set in stone. I'll have to do strafe slightly to the left or slightly to the right, depending on where he's coming from. There we go, we'll go down. I'll happily take the HP upgrade. And we will continue on exploring this floor. Probably only one more room to go to. Indeed it is. It's a bit of a jerk room for these hopper spiders. But we do take one down, which means, of course, we get increasingly more powerful as this room goes on. We get a penny drop from the stack of pennies, which is much appreciated. We will have a quick look for the secret room. Over here. Is indeed there. As expected, for 3 cents. Halfway there to the shop territory. Hopefully I'll be able to go on the next floor. Half a red heart as well is not going to be useful. So let's go ahead and make our way down to the basement too. Where hopefully we get some sort of damage upgrade from the treasure room. All stats up would be fantastic. Okay, we are in the basement too rather than the cellar, which is much appreciated. It's a significantly easier floor, because there's no jerkbag spiders around. Unless, of course, we're going to find one in the curse room. I will take this soul heart in a moment, because I feel I'm in a realm where I should be spending these hearts to go in here for troll bombs, which isn't great, of course, and threads to the end is also not fantastic, but we did manage to get an extra soul heart out of this room, so pretty much paid for itself. As we will go ahead and destroy these fires to prevent any accidents. I mean, these are a big health hazard. If I went down to my basement and saw some fires just set alight in a room, I would not be too happy about it, and I'd be quite worried for the safety of our home. Treasure room is going to be Mr. Boom. That's definitely not fantastic, but Hey, it's a space bar item. We don't have one yet. We could use it on the boss to make some great things happen, potentially. But obviously, we want something better. So we get a strength card and a dime drop. Sorry, a nickel drop from the sack of pennies, which is much appreciated. Let these friends to the ends take out some of these dudes pretty easily. He goes down as well. Get another red hard drop, which I can't actually use at the moment. And we do find the boss room. Just gotta get through these gish guys first. Oh, gotta make sure I don't take any dumb damage here. I've not actually been hit by an enemy yet in this game. And saying that, I'm probably gonna take a hit on this boss room now. Get Isaac's fork for random lifesteal. It's okay. Would prefer pretty much any other item. And we're gonna be fighting famines, so I'm quite happy to get a cube of meat here. And it's going to be the charging famine, so there's not really any point in using Mr. Boom because it's going to be so hard to hit him now. So we try and avoid his douchebag peep shots that he's going to try and throw at us. Keep working, shall I say, on him. It's a much more difficult version of famine. I mean, I like the fact that he doesn't have any flies with him, but it's the fact that he charges continuously, and when he's in his second state, which he should be going into any second, he fires Monstro shots, which are a little bit easier to dodge, I might end up saying. I mean, they're not any harder. We do get our cube of meat. We'll happily take our soul heart and see what's in the devil room. Pact or Guppy's Paw. This is risky, but I'm going to take the Pact. This could end up biting me in the ass, but we will still be on 5 health, and so far I've not taken any damage on the basement. So I'm kind of feeling like I can manage this. So let's go for it. It does end up being a tears upgrade, a damage upgrade as well. Obviously gives us 2 soul hearts in compensation for the 2 red hearts it cost us. Let's have a look for the secret room using Mr. Boom. Do indeed find it. To get 6 more cents, so we can go to the shop on this floor as well. And hopefully not fight greed. I mean, it wouldn't be bad fighting greed at this point and getting the Steam sale, because it's very early on in the game. And could potentially lead to a lot more shops as we go further down in the floors. So sack of pennies gives us another cent, and we get a key as well there. Spike room I'm definitely not interested in because I have no way of replenishing my health at this point. So we'll go ahead and visit the shop. See what's in store for us there. Would like a nice space bar item as well. Notch stacks is not what I consider to be a nice space bar item, but we will go ahead and buy the tarot card because it's on sale. The Hermit, that's going to save us a key on the next floor as we go to the shop room pretty much instantly as we get down to that floor. And we've only 2 bombs. I'm not going to look for the top secret room. I mean, there's pretty much only one place it can be. You know what? There's pretty much only one place it can be. So let's have a look for it. And if it's not here, I'm going to be greatly surprised. There we go. For a HP upgrade. Well worth that bomb. So that was good gameplay sense by me, I do feel. And let's go ahead and use the Hermit card, where we will find the coin purse. It's going to allow us to get a second trinket, which I'm fairly happy with. And then we'll continue to explore this floor, or begin exploring this floor even. Where we're going to fight some greedheads and potentially lose all of our money. Still haven't took any damage yet on this game. I mean, I did in the curse room, but I wouldn't really call that damage as per se, because it hasn't been inflicted by an enemy, so I'm fairly pleased with how I'm playing so far. This is my first run of the day, so I'm quite surprised that it's going this well. It's usually my first run of the day ends up being a complete disaster where shit goes sour very quickly. We'll go ahead and work on these butt lickers here. Once again, we get a soul heart drop right before the curse room, so why not go in? We're going to get Guppy's head. That's a better space for item than Mr. Boom, that's for sure. And Guppy's head again. Kind of feels like a waste of a second chest there. Considering the fact that I'd already picked up Guppy's head before I opened that red chest, it kind of feels like that shouldn't have happened. But we'll go ahead and beat these little fish here. Not complain, because Guppy's head is a great space for item in my opinion. Not worth buying from the devil room, which is where it turns up most commonly. But good enough if you get it for pretty much free. And that was the first point of damage I've taken so far. But that was not a big deal. We'll carry on exploring. We do find the boss room. We're going to go to the treasure room first because we don't really have an item we need to recharge, like the D6 for example. So let's carry on exploring here. Judgment, yeah, take my 5 cents. Shut up and take my money. And give us a health upgrade. Well worth 3 cents actually. Can I squeeze past? Come on, let me past. Ah, not quite. Okay, let's just go around this area then. More greed heads. I am not pleased with this. Who will take my money? They stole my single penny. Maybe they should get some jobs. Stop trying to take everyone else's money. And Rage is working really well here. I know I haven't really commented on Rage that much. Treasure room has the Yum Heart for us. That's pretty terrible. I'm going to get some retarded pills from that pill drop. Get a penny from the poop. Yum Heart, I would take it, but I don't have... I'm not running on heart containers. I'm kind of running on soul hearts at this point. So I'm going to stick with Guppy's head for now. I do think Yum Heart is considerably better than Guppy's head. We're going to fight Envy, who's going to be pretty much a pain in the arse, but it shouldn't be too hard of a fight. Rage is going to stack up really nicely in this room to make it considerably easier. I'm going to go with a standard tactic for this, just like playing Asteroids as a kid. Take down the big section, and then go down in the decreasing sections in the relative order. And that's half of this Envy dead. We'll go on to the other half now. Onto the smaller section once more. Pretty easy fight. Nothing to worry about. Envy can be a pain in the arse, but Rage has really made it simple. Thanks to the Sense Troll Bomb. And now we have 3 possible locations for the secret room. One of them being here. No, one of them being here. Damn. It would be the last place I look, wouldn't it? Finally, it should be here. There we go. 3 cents for a 1-up. I'm sorry, 3 bombs for a 1-up. But that's a worthwhile trade. Potentially going to make sure that I do not die on this run. Which, of course, is the priority in this challenge. So I have 2 keys there which I can't get access to. Let's go ahead and fight our boss, who's going to be Peep. So Peep is going to be pretty easy. This is a normal version of Peep. Friends at the end did a little bit of damage at the start of the fight, which is of course appreciated. But that was a good shot by Peep there. And he's going to be jumping around a lot more than usual. It's a bit unfortunate again that I have Rage for this fight because that is one of my main sources of damage right now, and there is no possibility of stacking it up. And he's going to jump in the worst possible timing because the creep was there. But we should be okay here. Peep is 50% dead. And he nearly hit me again there, but I think Cube of Meat saved my life a little bit. I'm not sure. Definitely didn't certainly managed to dodge that shot on my own accord. Keep on hammering away. Only a little bit of HP left. He does have both eyes spinning around, which is my main concern at this point in the fight. And he has jumped a hell of a lot this fight, and that was a really close shot by the eye. I did manage to get out of there unscathed. Peep's going to fall. We're going to get Tears and Soul Hearts, which is definitely welcomed. And we're pretty much done with this floor. Just have a look at the map real quick. There's one location for the top secret room once again, but it's my last bomb, and that's really risky. So I'm not going to bother. And we will go on to Curse of the Lost Caves 2, where there is a Demon Judgment who I'd love to play right now. But it's going to cost me a couple of bombs to get to him. And obviously I want some red hot drops. Maybe even another health container first, because I can only really get 3 plays out of him before he starts chunking away on my soul hearts, which is not ideal. By any means, sorry. And of course I need more bombs to get to him. Or the ability to fly, that's welcomed. I'm going to keep going to town on these worms here. They're going to be pretty easy. I call them worms, they should be called mini chubs really. So that's kind of what they are. And now we can afford to play with the Demon Judgment, but I'm not going to just yet. I'm going to keep a hold of my bombs. For now, you never know when we're going to need them. I'm going to keep circling around here. It's kind of hoping for a boss trap room on this floor, but unfortunately it's just a normal one. But you know what? I'm feeling pretty powerful. We could probably go ahead and fight this with ease. For a pill, which is going to be friends to the end, okay? Give us some extra flyers, but at least we've identified that pill for future. My damage is pretty nice so far. And again, that's all because of Rage. Rage has done wonders for me on this room. We got turrets. This room is... Wow, I didn't expect to take damage on this room. But it's going to be pretty easy nonetheless. Get the random lifesteal effect there, which is pretty useless. For some reason I can't walk through that door as I look at my second monitor. And then we will carry on exploring this floor. Still have the treasure room and the shop to go to, of course. A few more cents to make the shop really worthwhile. Because it's probably going to be greed. I have got a greed sense that's tingling right now. Thank you for the sent sack of pennies. That is appreciated as always. We found a treasure room. As well as some crazy zombie dudes. You know, I'm not going to let get the best of me. We'll take them all down before they manage to respawn again. Just up his head. And then what's in the treasure room? We're going to get technology 2. Oh, Lord. This could be great. This could be really bad. I mean, it's going to put my damage quite the way down, I believe. Let's have a look at my damage real quick. It's on 3. It's not too bad. But it's not too great at the same time. And now I kind of want to play this Demon Judgment. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But potentially something great. Such as Curse of the Night you could pay it with. Or you'll pay it with the Mark on the first play. Definitely worthwhile. I actually... Oh, for God's sake. I actually profited in terms of health as well. I spent half a heart, which I'm about to get back, for a soul heart. And a damage upgrade, of course, which is now going to put us up to 5, which is superb. So this technology 2 is going to start ripping through enemies, especially with rage stacking as well. It's going to make it even better here. So I am once again getting pretty carried by my item drops in this game, but I think I'm making good decisions as well. I don't think it's purely getting carried this run. Not like last run where I ended up getting epic feeders pretty much straight off the bat. I think I got it on caves too, in the secret room. So far I've made some good decision making on this run. I've played particularly well. Certainly think I deserve to be doing this well at this point. Maybe the technology 2 drop was a bit much. I don't know, those flies just end up killing themselves. Now I need some mulligan. Sorry, that was my phone going off if you heard that tone then. So we use Guppy's head once more and carry on exploring. This is a relatively easy room, as I don't believe the enemies can actually shoot upwards or downwards in respect to LAI. I did nearly walk on those spikes there though, which would have been disastrous. I lost an entire soul heart. Wow, cancer. Would have lost an entire soul heart for no reason whatsoever. So cancer here is going to allow us to fire our secondary shots a lot quicker. It's not really going to do anything for technology 2, but we are getting incredible damage coming out right now. Mark and Abat is an item combo that I've always loved. We're going to pick up another nickel there. So let's go ahead and fight the boss with our army of flies at technology 2. And this should be a piece of cake. So we are fighting Gertie here. The rock is kind of going to piss me off. But as long as I move quick enough, I should be okay. I expected him to fire there. That could have been a douchebag shot. Relying on cubing meat a little bit in this fight. But I'm also hoping for a deal with the devil. And do you know what? I've just noticed something. I've not had a single tinted rock in this run so far. I'm on the 4th floor. We get a health and tears upgrade. Once again, my shot's going to be firing pretty fast. And Satan there wants to give me Mom's Knife or Brimstone. I don't want either of those because I have technology 2. And I kind of feel like that's going to be a little bit of a waste because it's pretty much going to... Oh, I've had this combination before. Technology 2 will do nothing. But Mom's Knife will have crazy damage because of the items I currently have. Basically, technology 2 will turn into like a laser-guided point for the knife. And you know what? Stab, stab, stab. I think this is the first Mom's Knife run I've had of this Let's Play. And it's certainly an item that I value a lot. Now all I want is a Polyphemus to completely rip my enemies' heads off. Of course, we do have 15 cents, so we will be looking for... As you can see, no damage there from technology 2. We do have 15 cents, so we'll be looking for the shop here. It's a little bit of a shame that technology 2 becomes redundant when you pick up Mom's Knife. Because I feel like that would be a fantastic combination. So we will take out this champion dude with relative ease, get another soul heart, which is of course welcomed. I'm going to grab the tick along with cancer, because the tick is a fantastic trinket. Obviously I have the coin purse as well, so it leaves me open for options. Obviously, options of only one other trinket rather than two. But it's a good trinket. It's going to make the bosses a lot easier. It's also going to restore some health if I'm in a health in a sticky situation. And why did I tell you? My greed senses were definitely tingling for this floor. And there is a good buddy, Greed, who will drop the Steam sale. It's kind of welcomed right now. I do have 2 more shops to go through, but I do think I'd have enough money to buy both items pretty soon. If I came across them anyway. I should be using Guppy's Head more. If not to kill the enemies in this room, but to stack more flies. But that nickel drop, definitely welcomed as well. The stack of pennies has definitely been paying out to its fullest, I'd say, in this run. The only thing we need now is some more bombs. Some more bombs are potentially a better space for item. Because Guppy's Head is decent, but it's not great. You see, all the flies just like to kill themselves on these turrets pretty much straight away. And that will be the end of this floor. I'm not going to look for the secret room. I only have 1 bomb, and there's 3 locations right now. Maybe even more than that. Right now I can only see that there's 3. So we will go ahead and avoid these spikes, rather than actually walking into them. And go on down to the next floor. First floor of the depths, of course. We do have a devil card as well, I forgot to mention. So I'll be using that when I need a bit more damage. Curse of Lost Acropolis 1, that's pretty shitty. Means we're going to have a bigger floor, of course, for those who do not know what Curse of Lost means. I can't believe that turret hit me. The green turret in the middle is throwing me off because I'm trying to dodge bullets from the 2 normal turrets. Yet the green turret is making its sort of projection. It's really weird for me to dodge because it's firing in such a different manner. But we do get out of it alright. I'm going to go ahead and pop this Lover's card. If we come across an arcade or something, then we'll be able to come back to this room in the future. We're going to get Infestation, so every time I get hit I'll be able to grow flies. We are pretty much going for the Lords of the Flies challenge at this point. We'll go back to send from that poop. We have 3 full hearts sitting on the ground already. Oh, I don't like this room. Bit of a tight layout, but we should get out of this okay. Provided I don't corner myself, which I nearly did there. Come on, good knife shot. No! Ah, not a lot I could do there. Kind of trapped myself. Of course, whenever I say there's not a lot I could have done there, there's always something I could have done better. I just decided to be an idiot instead. So take the layout pretty much straight away. Cancer, I don't feel, is doing anything now, so I'm going to take the Rusty Key for some more chest drops. And I hate everything about this room as well. Who doesn't? Really didn't want to go down to that side alley. I'm not sure why I did in the first place. We'll take him out. Pop up his head again. And we have another one of these rooms full of these twerps. This isn't going to be greed. It's going to be a portable slot machine. We'll buy the bomb. We will buy the soul heart. And we will completely ignore the portable slot machine. As much as I have a gambling habit. A troll low bomb. Funny story. When I did my previous challenge for my stream, didn't mean to do that. It was actually a troll low bomb that ended the run of Samson, which was such a shame. I trolled the shit out of, and wow, I didn't realise that was so close to me. Upon entering the room, and Mom's knife just completely spanked me in the face. We'll take out that combo as well. Managed to pick up the scent from the bomb. Let's go ahead and fight the boss in Acropolis 1. In before Mask of Infamy. Loki. I can handle that. Not even going to waste a double card on Loki. Because my damage is quite fine versus him. Bonfire is going to be a nuisance, but he only managed to spawn 1. And we will unlock Loki's Horns in the basement. Pretty terrible item. We will happily take the health upgrade here. And we will continue to explore. We still have a potential for anything like an arcade or a boss trap room. Oh, I kind of don't want to explore anymore now. I've seen how many of these spike rooms are around, of course. That was close. But let's carry on moving forwards. What was the trinket in there? It was cancer, wasn't it? Of course. And so we will keep on moving through here. And go to 10 on whatever's in this room. It's going to be a single horseman head who's going to kill himself on the spikes. And we will carry on exploring without getting hit by those spikes, which could have been really shitty. Bring it on, spiders. You don't really stand a chance, do you? Lazer-guided knife style. Thanks to another scent. Money equals power will be fine right now. If I even have it unlocked, I'm not entirely certain. That was a good shot. I applaud you. For your last ditch effort before I finished you off. And we will of course circle around these guys to make pretty short work of them. I'm not going to bother trying to pick up that single cent. It's not worth the potential of losing a whole heart for. I should say a whole soul heart. And I'm trying to keep an eye on everything in this room, but it's weirding me out. There's a lot of patterns there I do not understand with these enemies. I'm just trying to take them out one by one to be as careful as possible and trying to get hit. There we go. 2 bombs. It's definitely worth my troubles there. And we will go ahead and go left in and down before we go to the up section, the north section, I should say. We'll fight Pride. Pride's a douchebag, but as long as I don't get hit by troll bombs, I'll be fine. Anarchy's cookbook is definitely not better than Guppy's head. It's a pretty terrible item, but I don't believe I've picked it up yet, so I'm going to go ahead and do it, just to have it in my item collection. Then we'll go ahead and move forward here. What am I lacking at this point? Health. Not really had a chance to get something like a nail or a Book of Revelations. That would be nice. As well as something that would be in good conjunction with a space, but I've had nothing like the 9 volt or the Nun Habit even available to purchase at this point. So maybe I'll get something in the next floor. I might just get a Book of Revelations in the shop. And you know what? I really didn't want to walk into a normal mob trap room. I was really hoping for a boss trap room and an arcade. But we can always get what we want, so let's go ahead and grab the compass. This is a relatively easy mob trap room. We have these babies, and they are shortly followed by some hoppers, and then finally by the knights. So we take out the hoppers one by one. Hurrah, hurrah. And then we get an Isaac Knight as well. It's pretty much my worst nightmare, but Mum's Knife makes pretty short work of these enemies. What you have to do is make sure you stab them right in the face and not going past them. There we go. Took no damage. So we will go ahead and go down to the next floor, as I'm just going to grab a quick drink of water. If I can open the bottle to refresh myself. Got to watch out for these blue spikes that are coming up as well. There we go. And the blue spikes are in the room following this one, or even the room after that. Here goes. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. And again. Yeah. We'll wait for him to fly past. And then we will go ahead and go down to the next floor. Hopefully we're in the depths rather than Necropolis. And we don't have any affixes like Curse of Darkness. But we do, however, have a library. Which could answer my prayers of improving my spacebar item from Guppy's head into something like a Book of Revelations. So I am going to go ahead and go down now. And I'm not going to spend 2 keys swapping that golden chest because I need 2 out of my 3 to go into both the treasure room and the library at this point. If I come across another key, I'm definitely going to make the trade. What did I tell you? So we'll go ahead and open one of these locks, and then open the golden chest. We end up getting a nickel out of the lock, so that was a pretty poor trade. So right now I don't need the money, but we do get a blood bank. Shame there's no boss trap room still. But with enough heart drops, such as in the previous rooms, we will go ahead and play this as much as possible to potentially get a blood bag. So we'll go ahead and pick up these 2 hearts here. Make sure not to hit the lock and wasting one of my keys, which I need in the future. And that's a full heart, so I'm gonna play the blood bank once more, and then I will carry on exploring. I say exploring, I've only got the library to go to, and we will keep backtracking where necessary. I was kind of hoping it wasn't going to be necessary because that would pay out. Book of Sin or Book of Sin. This is the first time getting Book of Sin. We're going to get a pill out of it, which is probably going to be terrible. Speed down. Thank you, library, for completely fucking me. I do not appreciate it. And now I'm really slow. Oh my goodness. I need an ability to fly. That would be pretty great. Just to counteract the fact that I had the speed down, yeah. So we'll go ahead and take out these enemies one by one again. It's pretty standard procedure in the room. Clear up the amount of shit before trying to get rid of all the shit, which will make your life a hell of a lot easier. So we're going to try and avoid this spider. Oh, that was close. And we do have 2 keys, so I will... Oh, I don't like this room. We'll go ahead and go to the shop. God damn it. I hate these enemies. I hate a Guppy's head is useless against it because they just fly into the masks. Wow, I'm taking stupid damage. I'm starting to worry about my chances on this run now. I need some way of amassing health. The library was pretty much my only hope. Subs agreed. I knew it was coming. But I decided to come in here anyway. And the speed down has really fucked me, and I'm starting to worry so much. Oh, but we get a dime out of that. And no, I'm not going to fuck around. I'm just going to go and explore. I'll say as much as possible. You know what? I think Greed dropped a full health in there, so I'm going to... Full health container, whatever you want to call it. A full heart drop. So I'm going to place twice more. And probably never return. Yeah. It's pretty poor. Do want a health upgrade out of it. Not my luck, it'll end up being a IV bag. Which wouldn't be too bad, but it's not as good as Guppy's head at this point in the game. It's better for the earlier floors, that's for sure. And if that's for like a bloody penny, which I don't believe I've unlocked yet because I need to do one of the challenge runs. Oh shit, it was only a half heart. Well, we shouldn't die on this floor. I do of course have the 1-up in case things go south. Even if I use the 1-up though, it will count to a death on my stats. But that's not the concern. As I said in the first video, I'm allowed to die, but I'm not allowed to get game over. So I'm allowed to use 9 lives to their fullest effect. I'm allowed to use 1-ups or the Ankh whenever I feel I need to. I didn't actually use Guppy's head for that room, which is a big mistake. I'm allowed to use Guppy's head to kill bomb flies when I don't want to mess with them. That's one of the stipulations too. So we'll go ahead and not bother with that spike room, but we will continue moving forward here. And I really need some tinted drops. God damn it, I've had not a single tinted drop this game. If I've got the small rocket, it'd actually be to the point where I wouldn't pick it up because I don't need damage upgrades. I just definitely don't want any more speed downgrades. I will if I get another scent because that could potentially pay it with a lot of soul hearts. Another blood bank doesn't interest me. Of course, I've already donated into a lot into the first one. Oh god. Okay, take it easy. Everything's going to be all right. All right, we'll wait. We'll fire. Boom. That was a good shot. We're amassing a lot of money. 71 cents and I'm not even... Oh, not even had a dollar bill. And there's some more. You know what? I'm going to take out these eternal flies because I do not want to be messing in a room where there are spikes at the sides. We're trying to dodge poop. So we do have our final room before the mob fight, and that was incredibly close. And we do have our treasure room as well, which I'm really hoping for a speed upgrade now. Speed upgrade or a Book of Revelations, anything along those lines. If it's possible as well, a nail would be great. Lucky Toe, I kind of feel like I need a bit of luck now. Doctor's remote, that's terrible. Damn. Right, and I don't have another key. So I can't even go and play that fortune teller. We'll go ahead and fight Mom now. We'll use the double card as well. This is going to be the easier version of Mom. Where the hell is the foot? There it is. I say easier version of Mom. Doing a lot of damage, but I did take some damage as well in return. Oh man, I don't want to lose on this run. I don't want to lose on this room. What the hell? I died on Mom. Thank God for that 1-up. Fuck. Normal Mom. Let's do this a lot more normally, shall we? Christ. It's the speed down, I'm telling you. The speed down pill fucked me so hard. I mean, it's probably bad play by me as well, being a little bit too cocky. And we'll pick up our health upgrade. And we'll go down to the next floor. We've had the 1-up, and this is where I start to get a little worried. Does Samson have the potential to fuck me twice? I believe he does. Or was that actually poor decision making? Should I have bought Mom's knife or stuck with technology too? Who knows? I haven't had any range upgrades either, which kind of makes Mom's knife a little bit terrible. And I can't believe I had 2 Necropolis floors as well. That was shitty by this game. Alright, come on, Heart. Stop. Stand still. Come on. You want to die? You know you do. There you go. So now we're a little bit worried about our health. But we're going to go ahead and press forward now. I don't think I'm going to say it to Sheol in... Oh my god, how did that hit me? I was behind a rock! I don't think I will go for Sheol if I get the opportunity. Simply because I don't see my chances against Satan. So I will probably take the chest out of the Mom's Heart boss fight. If I make it through that far, of course. There's a potential I could lose to Mom's Heart, or even this floor. Because we are in Utero 1. Oh, finally. A little too late though, game. A little too late. So let's go ahead and go towards where I believe the boss room's going to be. Not get hit by that guts there. And they're just going to circle. Okay. Quite happy with that. Guts are pretty easy to take out. And hopefully this is the direction to go to the boss room. It does seem to be... Oh, God, this is Bombfly Hollow. Oh, I don't like this. Right, I need to take out that gut. Because he's getting in my way. Try not to take any unneeded damage. So these Bombflies are now going to pollute the room. Cause a mass chain reaction. And I managed to get hit by one. 2 hearts left. And I'm going to need to go in this chest now. For some more bombs and some money. Let's go ahead and fight Death. Death could kill me. But not if I kill him first. Come on, Scythes. You bring it on. You scumbags. It's probably going to be Death's pony rather than Death that would kill me, actually. So I should be able to take Death out now. Get the health. That's fine with me. And we'll fight his pony. We'll try our best not to get hit by it. We'll wait for every 2 passes to attack him with the knife. Oh god, I took damage there. Of course. And this is where the speed downgrade has really affected me. What the fuck could say it one? I could die to Krampus right now. I can't even buy anything. Not like I would buy any of those items anyway. Especially not for 3 soul hearts. 2 health and another floor to go through. It's risky, that's for certain. Arcade. Kind of have to go to it. Oh, Bombfly Fistula. Wait, where's... Oh, Cuban Meat, of course. I was wondering where those shots were coming from. I thought the Technology 2 for some reason started to work again. Emperor card's going to take us directly to the boss room. I'm going to go to the arcade first. Guaranteed. Kind of have to. Because I need to play the shit out of those gamblers in the arcade to potentially get some health. That's what I'm hoping for, and that was a really bad knife shot. I hate these guys, especially in a room like this one, where it's quite difficult to hit them. Where is he? There we go. Thank God you can't find greed in here, right? So I'm of course not going to play that. But I am going to be here for a while, guys, as I put all my money into getting some soul hearts, potentially. Oh, God. As long as he gives me some full health, I will be happy. Well, there we go. I know. You know what? Let's blow these up. With more health. Well, wasted a bomb there, but never mind. We will fight one more room. Hopefully not take damage. I do have hearts as backup if I do. And we will get a Book of Revelations charged for my efforts. You know what, dude? Just walk into my knife. Book of Revelations is charged. I'm thinking now. I'm going to save the Emperor unless this room's shit. This room's fine. Provided I don't get caught. Of course, I have no speed, which makes it a little more difficult than it normally would be. But this gives us the opportunity to go to Sheol, this Emperor card. Could this be the biggest mistake I'm going to make in the game? Quite possibly. Could this be the biggest reward? I don't know. I might not even get the option to go to Sheol. We will see. But if I survive this run, I'm going to be extremely satisfied. So my damage has been fantastic, and I think I've played really well. Don't fuck with me, Bombfly. There we go. Eternal Heart. I'm definitely going to go to Satan. Whoa, that was pretty close, actually. We'll try and take out Mom's Heart now before I take any damage. Bloodlust has appeared in the basement. We don't get the opportunity to go to Sheol. So we will end our run right here. And thank God that I've actually managed to complete the game with Samson. Because he is a pretty shitty character. And we'll see what the hell's in this chest. Money equals power has now been unlocked. And as always, that was a difficult run. But thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you next